business branding.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But first of all, shout outs.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
my first shout out go to Mr. Bernard from
South Carolina.
And then we got Julie from Washington State. Irene from Kentucky, and everybody else that has been very instrumental in the whole process.
Yeah.
The GPS family, probably, what's up? Everybody will give you a shout out.
Yeah. Also, yeah, big up to Irene. I think I overlook Irene because she works with you most of the time.
Okay.
In Good People Society. And of course, big up to you.
Oh, thank you.
For always being here, always showing up.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. You're the guy, you and Esther.
Esther,
Karanja,
shout out to Esther Karanja.
my partners here on the ground.
Right.
Yeah, Priscilla Ndiagui. Priscilla joined Soma.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
She's
Priscilla.
never communicated with me. I don't even know where
Hey,
she is.
Priscilla, reach out.
Reach out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got my number, you got my email. I sent you an email. Actually, you guys write messages. Soma members, the ones who are already students and community members, because it's not just schooling. You don't have to come and learn. You just have to come and
It's a
belong.
community, yes.
And your life will change.
That's right.
Yeah, Kate Langat. Big up to Kate Langat.
Okay.
Also, her. Never talked to me, but she joined.
Kate.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Kate.
you for joining Soma.
You're a gem. Thank you. You're one of our first pioneer students.
All right.
Yeah, big up. Shout out to my wife, Rahab Mwai Modhoni.
That's right.
Madam Director mwenyewe.
That's right.
And I'll also shout out Janice Owino.
Oh, Janice, yes.
Upcoming big time real estate.
Okay,
She's gonna be a giant.
All right.
You guys need to check out her channel. Janice Owino, her channel. What's the name of her channel? Let me check it out real quick so that you guys can go and subscribe.
That's right. That's right.
Janice, what's the name of your channel? That is her name. Her channel name is. Let's see.
You really have to pay for the time of being there.
Yeah, that's Stay Pass, as in stay, S-T-A-Y, then the word pass, P-A-S-S.
All right.
They're talking all about real estate.
Pass.
Yeah.
Check her out.
Before
Check
you
her.
buy any land in Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Before you buy
Is
any
she
house
based
in
in Kenya or?
Here in America.
Oh,
I
okay,
think
okay.
Illinois, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Before you buy any land, anything in Kenya.
Okay.
Just check her channel. She's talking about all these things, how to avoid. And that's actually, she's almost launching a book.
Oh, okay.
Almost launching a book.
Sir. Yes, sir.
She's a big time lady coming up. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and Jasper Kumo.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jasper. Yep.
Yeah, big up to
Big
you
shout.
all. Big up to you all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, yeah, let's
All right.
begin.
Let's get to it. Did you know Apple was, at some point, on the brink of filing for bankruptcy?
No.
Man,
What happened?
thing that helped them is the Apple,
Oh, really? Okay.
right?
Yes.
And he get kicked out.
Yeah.
And he's out there. Then he rejoined the company again. And the main thing that I remember that helped him is the iconic branding, which is the apple.
The beaten apple.
The beaten is.
People are saying it was 666.
I don't know about all
Because
that.
of the apple being beaten.
Yes.
And it's a devil who told Eve to bite it.
Right.
So
that is a conspiracy.
which actually
theory
propelled.
behind that.
I think it made it more visible. I think so.
Okay. I don't
For
know.
philosophers, I think.
Right. If you dig deeper, maybe there might be some truth to it. But we don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
With a big company
misrepresenting it.
Yes.
With the Bible story.
That's right. That's
Oh my
right. That's
God.
right. That's right.
No, this is entertainment.
This is for entertainment
Yeah.
only.
Yes. So.
Yes. Yeah. So that's how they came up from the ashes. Now there's a lot of people confuse branding with so many other things.
Okay.
So the best definition of branding is, I got it from a guy called Marty Neumar. And so this is how he defines branding.
Yes.
Branding is the feeling
Yes.
of a product,
Okay.
a service, or a company. And I had this idea in mind about Banana Land.
Yeah.
Banana Land, can you give us just a little bit backdrop about how you started Banana Land?
First of all, before I came to Banana Land, it was Firelight Films. Then I realized I'm not just a videographer. Then before that, it was Quiet Story Photography,
Okay.
a very well-known company.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's under Banana Land. I've never registered it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay.
by the time I registered the company, I had came up with a Good People Society.
Okay.
But then I realized, no, that's not the real company. The real company did not have a name, and so I sat down and I like, what? All these things I do. I have YouTube. I'm very popular out there talking
Right.
to people about subjects. I'm a newsmaker, I also, I'm a videographer, photographer, content creator. I'm a
Yes, sir.
writer. Yeah, I decided, hey, I'm a media company.
That's right.
So I knew I'm a media, my company name will end with media. And I was like, what do I like? I wanted something that I can put on a t-shirt, on a shoe.
That's right. That's right.
And I thought of Timberland.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I was like, yeah, Timberland, that, if I had something with the word land in it.
okay.
And then
okay.
I also like, okay, how can I really emphasize it? And I was like, Banana Republic.
All right.
And I was like, what if I combine this and it's Banana Land?
That's right.
But then also, I wanted it to sound so African because I'm one of the few African complete media companies
Okay.
in the US. I can boast of that.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and I think one of the, if not the first, one of the few creative studio owners, you
All
know.
right.
Yeah. Now, you know, I think we own the only creative studio by Africans.
Oh, wow.
Probably in the US, I don't know, but
Okay.
probably.
All right.
Maybe.
Those are big moves.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I've not heard of any, you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have that identity of where I'm coming from.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And so I was like, I wanted something that if an American heard of Banana Land, they'll ask me a question. How did you come with that?
Yeah, you know, it creates
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
what's the word? Curiosity.
Yes, curiosity, and
Yeah.
also it's a media company, so I'm telling people also I'm a media company.
That's right, that's right.
And I'm also telling people I'm a very African-based media company. So if any American wants to reach out to Africans in America,
Okay.
I'm
okay.
the guy to go to.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Man, you know, that's amazing. That's amazing because now Banana Land is what we are going to use to analyze what branding really is.
Yes, yes.
And this is how we're going to do it. So there are some core elements of branding. So that means the fundamentals, components that define and shape a brand. Now, one of the most important things that people connect with in any of these brands is the story behind
The story behind it.
But the first thing they connect with is the brand name.
Yeah.
The name. So you just broke it down how you came up with Banana Land.
Yes.
Now, the next one is the logo,
Yeah.
the brand logo.
Yeah.
And,
Actually, on the story, maybe you should ask me what's the story behind it? Because it's like many people, for example, Elon Musk, they started living in one room. Is it an office together?
Yeah. They
Just
stay
working,
in the office. Yeah.
and eating fast food.
That's right.
People like Bryson, the Virgin Air, the Virgin Air guy.
That's right.
And the Virgin
British?
Mobile.
Yep.
He was homeless for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
People like, even common people like Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
He was homeless for 3 years. And he always carries his brand with a story.
With a story,
to
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I might have maybe rushed it, but I'm gonna give you this opportunity just to give us the story behind.
Yeah.
Because once in a while I've noticed that people want to know. So this is the moment that you can clear that air.
Actually, a lot of people already know my story behind Banana Land. Of course, how one day I'm listening to it's after a long period of reading, learning, deciding, and I had just graduated, and I ended up I was driving at night, and I was listening to a book by Al Nightingale, The Secret. And,
The Secret, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I won't say what it said because we don't have that time right now.
Yep.
But at that moment, I came to a realization. It's a moment I said enough is enough.
That's right.
And I said, you know what? I'm going all in. I had already started. I had already quit my full-time job, living in the van. But that night is when I really decided, hey, enough is enough. That night is when I knew that I had decided to be homeless to save $11,000 to buy my first speaker system.
Okay.
And I used the Blue Ocean strategy
to
formulate my company.
Okay.
So I did. I'm a media company, but different, not just advertising and creating news. I knew I needed something that will start bringing in money almost immediately.
Okay.
So I started with, I'll provide sound and equipment for events.
Right.
And help them produce the sound they need. And I knew if I combine it with wedding films and photography, and tell people, hey, I can give you this package at a lower price.
Right.
And also I can provide the DJ and lighting. And that worked so well, I created my own ecosystem from an existing one.
That's right.
Same way the Blue Ocean strategy talks about. And so I decided this 11,000, I have to get it. Moved in my van.
That's right.
And I was eating cereal and milk every morning, showering at the gym, All Time Fitness by Capitol Boulevard, right there.
Right.
Used to go there, work out a little. Sometimes I don't want to work out, but I have to pretend that I worked out.
You can have access
can jump in the shower. They don't want to see me come in, then shower, then
That's
go
right.
in. They'll be like, dude.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's how my story began. Within 6 months, I have bought the first camera, first speaker system, first mixer, first lenses, first everything.
Yes, sir.
I had already started paying. I cracked my software. I was using a different cracked software.
Okay.
Eventually, I went full force with Adobe Premiere Suite.
That's the base. That's the premium.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, but we teach our students with CapCut at Soma. It's easier, simpler, and cheaper.
That's right. Right.
So that's how my story began.
So, man, and that should be inspiration to so many of us.
Yeah.
Because when you go all the way down, the only way you can go is up.
Yes.
And I really appreciate the journey because a lot of people think, hey, man, Sam just came up.
Yeah.
But there was there's that pain that made you realize this is the time, this is my thing.
Yes.
And I think if I may digress a little bit, I think that's how God communicates with us.
Yeah.
By taking us to that point that we realize that there's nothing else that we need to do.
Yeah.
But you got to make that decision.
You got to make it.
And that's the best time to make that decision.
Yeah.
Because that's where we are here.
Yes.
If you did not go to that place to really think about who am I?
Yeah.
What do I want to do? So now we are talking about your brand. And I hope you inspire as many people as possible to realize that no matter what you're going through, at the end of the day, there's a light.
There's a light
at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, yes.
Something good will come out of
never give up so soon.
Out of that pain. Now, a lot of brand logos they come with a slogan. Yeah. And a slogan is just something that people use for the people for the customers to relate to with our brand.
Yeah.
Is it necessary?
Yeah, it's more than necessary.
It is. It is. Yeah. Because some of the most famous brands that we know, they always have the slogan, and that kind of reminds us because when we listen to so many when we listen to something for so many times, it kind of get ingrained in our mind.
Like Nike, just do it. Yeah, it's really it brings motivation.
That's right.
Yeah, it brings that feeling you're looking for.
Exactly.
My company actually, we use endless possibilities.
That's right.
Yeah, basically it's inspiring. It's telling me, hey, once you come to Banana Land, your possibilities get blown up to become endless.
That's right.
You come and you want to be the greatest content creator or YouTuber, and you want us to help you. We will come and we will expand your vision.
That's right.
In a way that you'll see the possibilities to doing even greater.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the feeling it adds into the logo. The logo has to be very good and having good color palettes that also go along with your theme and everything, Yes. Sir.
All right. Yeah, so right there, you just covered, two of the most important things: the brand story.
Yes.
How it works, and the value that it brings.
Yes. Yes.
You just gave examples of Nike.
Yes. Yes.
We relate to Nike because it just wants you to do it.
Yes, and I also people like Nike. The story matters.
Yeah.
You know why today I can easily buy Nike stocks and I can easily buy a Nike shoe, and I think of Nike every time I want to inspire myself. Not only Nike, many other people. The reason is because I've read their story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I read the story of Nike by Phil Knight, the founder of Nike.
That's right.
All the way from when he started on the bottom, all the way up.
That's right.
Same thing. Yeah. Sam Walton, Made in America, the book.
That's right.
Even today when I walk in the aisles of Walmart, I see people walking and they are trying to shop, but for me, I'm like,
you go beyond.
I go beyond, and I see Sam Walton under those,
with the dream.
Yes, and calculating the aisles, deciding how the spacing of the aisles will be, the same way he said in the book.
That's right.
Coming up with new stores, having to fight with other bigger companies, and the wife and the story and how they moved from state to state, how he ended up now having an airplane and used it to find locations.
That's right. That's right.
My God, his story is amazing.
The story, man,
Yeah.
And I think, that's what most of us don't do.
Not to forget people like McDonald's, and not the McDonald's brothers, but the guy who bought McDonald's from the McDonald brothers and ended up acquiring the whole thing because he made McDonald's. His name is Ray Kroc.
Oh, okay.
You read that book?
Right.
My
Yes,
man.
Yes. You understand, the story behind the branding.
Yeah, and as much as people talk trash about McDonald's, sometimes I go eat and look at how they are serving, look at the things they are using,
Right.
and my head rings back 30 years ago when they were creating that technique and the fries
system,
and
yeah.
everything.
The
And I'm like,
system, yeah.
let me eat this, man. It took something.
That's
the
right.
business model is amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
The product,
And the story.
The product might not be.
Yes.
But the story behind
And the model itself.
is amazing. Yeah,
Yes.
the business model itself.
Yes.
Because it works.
It works.
It works.
It's
in
worked
all
with
this.
Chick-fil-A.
Right.
Same thing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So now,
enough of the story part.
right. So we are going now to step two. Now building a strong brand.
Yeah.
What do you need to do to build a very strong brand that will be remembered, or that will create a legacy for you? So the first thing that we need to know is who is your target audience.
Okay.
So you gotta identify who is your ideal customer, right?
Yes.
So so this depends on what kind of business
Okay.
you're in, right? So that way you can target
Yeah.
who you're going to brand to. Now, and identifying your ideal customer, it takes personas,
Okay.
including demographics,
Okay.
psychographics.
Okay.
I don't know what those are, and pain points. Let me talk about pain points. Pain point, I think
Psychographics, basically people who think in a certain way,
Oh, okay,
who love
okay.
things in a certain way. Yeah.
pain point, I think, is
It's basically
just
the need.
understanding the need,
Yeah.
and filling in the need.
Yes, sir.
All right. Consistency is the key.
It's key.
You cannot.
You cannot keep on changing your logo every day,
every other day.
your slogan.
Right.
You cannot keep on changing your product on your customers every day.
You can improve.
Yeah, you can improve
But
it.
you cannot change.
Yes.
And then, if you have to make a change, you gotta involve your customers in the process.
Yes.
So they can
Communication.
understand. They can understand. Okay, so why are we doing this now?
Yes.
What's the reason behind it?
Yes, sir.
Then, visual consistency.
Oh, yeah.
That's what America
Across the board.
Across the board. That's what America has really perfected.
Okay.
By selling the dream through the visuals.
Yes, sir.
That's why everybody want to come to America, because
It's well branded.
They understood how to brand.
Yeah. By the way, it's
Now
all
you
about
just
branding.
nailed it.
Yeah.
They know how to brand.
Yeah.
They branded themselves real good.
In Africa, we have bigger cities than Raleigh.
That's right.
Than
But
Charlotte.
how are we branding them?
Nairobi is bigger than Charlotte.
That's right.
But then
We don't brand.
we prefer to be in Charlotte than in Nairobi, but in Nairobi we haven't branded ourselves. well.
Exactly.
Yes.
But now I think they're doing some things, but that's a story for another day. Now, the brand experience. So you just spoke about Nike.
Yes, sir.
And the experience people feel when they wear that shoe, that is something that you got to put into consideration when you're branding.
Yeah.
You gotta make people feel good, when
Yes,
they're
sir.
using your brand. Brand partnerships.
Yeah.
I think in America, or maybe in the Western world, they have perfected partnerships.
Okay.
We see it every day.
Okay.
You cannot do it all by yourself.
Yes.
You gotta partner with somebody who is more experienced,
More experience.
or more resourceful when it comes to the things that you
using
lack.
other people's ideas,
That's
other
right.
people's
Skills.
intellect, skills.
Intellect, yep, all those things.
Other people's money.
That's right. Now, moving on. Then as you brand, you gotta do what is called brand tracking.
Brand tracking.
Yes.
Okay.
So there are some tracking tools to measure the
Okay.
performance.
Okay.
So you gotta have you gotta have some monitoring, measuring performance,
Okay.
perception over time. This will help this will help you understand how your brand is perceived.
Okay.
Perception is everything.
Yes, yes.
So those are the
So are
things.
you talking about maybe the brand voice? Because, like in Banana Land Media, my voice is that of authority
That's right.
and sometimes of caution and sometimes inspiring, a voice of war,
Right.
or a voice of a warrior.
That's right.
That's what I imply to my followers and to the people who know me on YouTube.
That's right.
They know this guy as a guy who can lead them, who can really tell them what direction to take
That's right. That's right.
when everyone else does not.
Right.
Yeah, so I think creating a voice, you could be just a funny, a company that sells funny faces.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your voice should be full of humor. And even if it means employing someone who will a little humor in
Right.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And you know
So
the
that's what you mean by brand tracking.
So no. Somehow it means
Okay.
it is a component of it.
Okay.
But this helps in the effectiveness of marketing efforts.
Okay.
Yeah. So they gotta listen. You gotta have a listening ear. And then because sometimes your customers will help you either improve, they will help you discontinue.
Yeah.
These are the things that are
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Right. Now, there are some key metrics that are tracked in a brand.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna name them real quick.
Okay.
So the first one is brand awareness.
Okay.
Do the customers, do your consumers, how are they familiar with your brand?
Yeah.
That's the brand awareness.
Okay.
Okay.
The same thing as brand presence too. Being present out there all the time.
Yeah, more likely the same. Yeah.
To make sure people are aware of you. Okay.
Exactly.
I
exactly. Then there's a brand perception.
see. Okay.
What are your customers' attitude and beliefs about the brand?
Yeah.
Do they trust you? Do they relate with you? Those are the things you cannot assume.
Yeah.
Brand association.
Okay.
What do your consumers associate your brand with? What is your brand known for? And I think this pretty much talk about the identity of the brand.
Of the brand.
Because if you don't identify your brand,
Yeah.
there's a likeliness of causing so much confusion.
Confusion.
Right. Brand loyalty.
Yeah.
I'm shocked to find out there are some people who buys like Nike shoes for thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah. I think we also call it the brand equity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
that's different.
oh, okay.
That's
okay.
different. We are coming to that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So how loyal are your consumers?
Okay.
Are they willing to pay the premium? Now the next one is brand equity.
Okay.
What is the overall value of the brand?
And that grows over time.
That's right. Time is everything. Just like the wine.
Yeah. Just like wine.
Yes, sir.
The older it is,
That's right.
the tastier it
The
is.
finer it gets.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now, the next item is about tracking the brand.
Okay.
Brand tracking.
Okay.
So this can be done through surveys and questionnaires.
Okay.
And I think at some point, I used to get them in the mail through my house.
Okay.
And I was surprised that some of them, they will send me cash. Those surveys, especially for the TV.
Yeah, so that you can
just give them your opinion. They will ask you all these questions, and you just answer and mail it out.
Yeah.
And they will send me some money. And I'm like, okay, this is amazing. That's quick money.
Yeah, quick money. Do a survey.
Right. Then, nowadays they are doing what is called social media listening.
On comments or something?
On comments, likes, mostly comments.
I learned that from Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yes.
Big up to Gary Vaynerchuk.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing.
That's right. And then they also do. They also track through market research. They conduct, researches just to see, okay, how are we doing out there?
Yeah.
Are we doing what we are supposed to be doing? Do we need to change? Do we need to do something different?
Yeah.
Then they also do web analytics.
Okay. All right.
So this is by web.
To just collect data and see where they are placed.
Right.
Oh, I see.
And they analyze
the
website traffic.
See where they can correct and improve on the brand.
Right.
Okay.
Moving on. We still good?
We're still good.
All right.
I'm following.
Brand evolution.
Okay.
This is now the process of the brand adapting.
Yeah.
And updating a brand over time to stay relevant.
Yeah.
And resonate with your target audience. So it involves making strategic changes to a brand's identity. So this is a good example is given of this company that used to do rental DVDs.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that?
Blockbuster?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Blockbuster, they were given a very awesome offer by Netflix.
Yes.
Which they turned down.
Yeah.
And now look where they are.
They're zero.
Moving on.
Same as Kodak, right?
Yes.
They refused to digitalize.
Right. And another company, what was the name? They used to be like Best Buy.
Circuit City.
Yes.
Same thing.
So you gotta keep up, or you get kicked out.
Yeah. Gotta evolve.
You gotta evolve. Now, why is the brand evolution important? You gotta stay relevant.
Yeah.
You gotta adapt to the changes. You gotta keep on strengthening your brand equity.
Yes.
And then you gotta keep on attracting new customers.
Yeah.
Now, what are the elements of brand evolution? There's rebranding.
Okay.
So this involves significant changes.
Okay.
To the brand's identity. And we have seen companies come up with new logos.
Okay.
That is a brand rebranding.
Yes.
Tagline or color palette. Brand extension.
Okay.
They do that to when they are into new products in categories or markets.
Okay.
Then there's a brand repositioning.
Yeah.
This is the changing of positioning to appeal to a new target audience or to address changing customer needs.
Okay.
And this is now we are coming down to this because we have done what we talked about. What we talked about, the brand awareness, perception, and we are doing the necessary as part of the results.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Now the last one is brand refresh.
Okay.
So this is making subtle changes to the brand's visual elements and messaging to keep it fresh and modern. All right. So now I'm trying to think of a company that has really done a successful rebrand I will say Facebook. I think Facebook went through a rebrand.
It became Meta.
Exactly. And
Did the logo change?
the logo stayed the same,
Okay.
but they
then,
rebranded
yes.
by listening, by improving,
Yes.
and changing
Looking for the needs, finding new needs.
That's right.
And adapting to changes.
Adapt. Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
I see.
So when you understand the principles of brand evolution, business can ensure their brands remain timeless and impactful. Yes, sir.
Timeless and impactful.
Because once you make that decision, I want to serve my target audience as a brand. This is not a day or two affair.
Yes.
This is timeless.
Yeah.
This is how you create a legacy. This is how you create iconic brands.
Yeah.
That will forever outlive us.
Yes.
And man, that's all about branding.
Branding. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
I don't have any more to add there.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yes, sir. This this was I think this is an eye opener for me. Because branding is everything. Branding is actually you.
Yeah.
Business is you.
Because actually people love to see and hear the human story
That's right.
behind a business.
That's right.
They tend to love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think at some point we had an episode, and I didn't know that I was probably giving you some advice on. Well, it was just a casual talk. But one element that I think people connect with the brand is authenticity.
Yes.
Which you have perfected.
Really?
You perfected it.
Okay.
Yeah, because when the brand is so authentic,
Yes.
everybody wanna gravitate to
Towards-
something that is authentic.
Yes. Very true. Very true.
So, hey, this is a brand.
Well, people should join Soma Community
Soma.
School of Media Academia.
Yes, sir.
Because we'll be having Zoom meetups with the students.
Yes.
Whereby they can log in as they wish.
That's right.
Yeah, and it will
And plus,
Yeah.
we're gonna have some workshops.
Yeah.
We are going to be in this studio.
Yeah.
We are
Workshops
going-
right here.
We
Yeah.
are going to talk about branding. We are going to talk about
Photography, content creation in general.
content creation.
Yeah. Business startups.
That's right.
Yeah, and many other ideas,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That way, you guys can join $47 a month.
A month.
Yeah, and we're giving you a bunch of value like this.
That's right.
And on the Zoom Q&A,
Yeah.
and we'll help you. We'll turn your dream into a brand.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now, take action
Yeah, a link is
and
below.
create your own brand, identity, or conduct a brand audit. What do you
Audit your
think?
brand. Yeah,
Yeah.
You need to audit your brand.
That's right.
If today you already have a brand and maybe you've had what we've said and you've learned something new, you just need to audit it and audit your social media too.
That's right.
And see how your branding is across the board. Look at your logo. Does it represent who you are, what you do? What is it promising,
That's right.
Yeah, is it delivering? And also, I think more than anything, so that you can gain that brand equity. That way, I can slap the name Good People Society here, and instead of selling that t-shirt for $15 like in the stores, I sell it for $30, $40. It's because of brand equity. Make sure you deliver what you are promising,
That's right.
That
That's
way, the result is what will improve your brand equity.
Oh, yeah.
Because people will now talk about you out there.
That's right.
Yeah, man, Banana Land Media this.
Yes.
Banana Land Media
That's
that.
right. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
There's a quote that I can't stop thinking about. It was by the late Steve Jobs. The people who are crazy to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
Powerful ending.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
That's it.
Guys, you got it. You got it. Yeah, join the
Yeah.
community.
Soma.
Yeah, the links down below.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir.
We are out.
We gone.